Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Good to all my brothers, and what's good to all my sisters. Peace be upon you in the name of Jesus Christ. This is your brother Fat Boy Fish. What's good with you? I hope that everything is going well with you. I hope that you are having a peaceful morning time. And I just had a little topic for today. I wanted to label this one. I'm not real sure on what I'm gonna label it, but I wanted to call this one My Nazi Friend, or My Nazi Friend and Me. Either one or the other. I come up by the night and figure out which one I want to go through. So the topic for the show of today, we're still peering into things that we talked about yesterday, but now we're gonna get a little bit deeper, and we're gonna get a whole lot more intimate on the issues. Now, for this topic this morning, because I wanted to tell a story about my Nazi friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell what happened, all of it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna take that long, but I'm gonna tell all of it for all these people out here that think I'm a bigot or a racist or anything like that. I give everybody the same opportunity at my respect. I was thinking earlier today, because even with all the stuff that's been put on me and people trying to lock me up and throw me in prison, I'm a good person. You know what I'm saying? And if you check my record, I don't even have a damn record. You know what I'm saying? I got some little blemishes on there, but not nothing to lock me up and throw away the damn key. So we gonna talk about it, family. We gonna talk about it, folks. Now, for this reading today, it is, what is the difference between gang life and racist organizations here in America? That is the topic for this set. The next one I come back, this is just my intermission, but when I come back, I would like to tell a story about my life and events and things that happened with my Nazi friend. Now check this out. And y'all sitting there thinking, Fat Boy Fish talk all this smack about racism and prejudice, and you got a Nazi friend. You got to listen to the damn story before you judge me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to judge me. I don't care. But you have to listen to the whole story before you be able to throw your 2 cents on your boy. I want you to listen to your story, then throw your 2 cents on your boy and comment at the bottom. Now, this reading, what is the difference between gang life and racist organizations here in America? Okay, let's go to what is the difference between gangs and Nazis. Let's just go over some of the differences. Nazis hate people for their color. They do. They hate people for the color of their skin, not of their character, not because they doing something wrong to them. They just gonna hate you because of what you was born in this world. And I had a discussion with my Indian homeboy. What's up, man? What's good, man? I hope you having a peaceful day at work. I know you gotta work long hours. Enjoy this for your boy. But what is the difference between Nazis and gangs? Okay, Nazis hate people because of their color. Now, the discussion I had with my homeboy last night, my Indian homeboy, is same thing that I say. It does matter what you are. It does matter what you should take pride in whatever you are. I don't care what you are. You should take pride in what you are. But you should not have to hate on another person to be proud of your damn self. That don't make no sense right there. So Nazi people hate everybody. Gangs hate people over flags and areas. They do. They will hate you over the color that you have on or the area that you might be in. Nazis kill anybody that does not see eye to eye with them. They do. They kill anybody that's not their color and anybody who does not see eye to eye with them. They don't. Remember, these are commonalities of Nazis and gangs. What is common between these two groups? We're talking about it. Okay, gangs kill other gang members from other rival gangs. So 9 times out of 10, a gangster is gonna kill another gang member. He is. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna kill a rival gang over the area or a flag. Please stop me when I'm wrong. Nazis won't rob you for your money. They will rob you for your freedoms and liberties. They will. They make it uncomfortable for you to go places. You be thinking, you're like, man, should I go over there? I know it's a lot of Nazis over there. I'm not even gonna be playing that game with them at all. So they take away your liberties, your freedoms. Gangs will rob you for your car, your house, your shoes, name it, and they'll rob you for it. They'll take anything you got on you. Anything. I don't care if it's a watch, a purse, a chain, some shoes, your house, your car. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're robbing you of your earthly possessions, not your liberties and not your freedoms. But I don't like either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to prop one up over the other. Both of them is bad to me. And I'm not scared to say it. I'm not. Now, Nazis only white people can become a white supremacist. No other race. No other race can be a white supremacist. Asians, Mexicans, blacks, whites, anything, any other race of people. You cannot join and be a full-fledged member of what they believe in. That's how they roll. That's how white supremacists get down. You would have to be white to join that organization. Gangs, anyone and anybody can join a gang. Race is not an issue. So that's why you see black people in Mexican gangs, Mexicans in black gangs, whites in black gangs, blacks and white gangs, vice versa, Asians and black gangs, Asians and Mexican gangs, whites and Asian gangs. So to gang people, race is not an issue. They're not gonna kill you because of your color. Hopefully, most likely, the majority, I hope. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna kill you for your color. They're gonna kill you because of your area that you in and the colors that you choose. A rival gang. Okay, let's keep on moving because I ain't got that much time. They already calling me. They already calling me. Now, we said that anybody can join a gang. Okay, Nazis blow up stuff. They shoot up anything, any place, and anyone. They do. They blow up government buildings. They shoot up movie theaters. They bomb schools. Name it. They will either blow it up or shoot it up. One or the other. They're going to blow it up, shoot it up, burn it down, terrorize it. That's what they do. They are the real embodiment of a terrorist organization. I'm not scared of the Taliban. They way over there. I'm worried about the terrorists that's here. And they done already showed you who they are, what they about, and what they do. You would be kind of dumbfounded not to know about them if you live here in this country. You would be kind of stupid. Okay. Gangs shoot up innocent people houses. They don't blow up nothing. Have you ever seen a gang member setting the house on fire? He mad, he throwing all his gang signs up. Blood, cuz, all that. You know what I'm saying? Blood, cuz. And burn your damn house. I ain't never seen no gang members burning or blowing up anything. But they will shoot the shit up out of your car. They will shoot the shit up out of your house. Innocent people. Innocent people. Not the other person that they had to rival. You see how the innocent blood flows in the street? You see how it is? They get in beef with another rival gang. And why is it that innocent blood is being shed in the street? The Nazis, they blow up government facilities. They kill everybody. Everybody. Okay, we almost finished with this list, family. Nazis will set your house on fire. Yes, they will. They will set your house on fire. Gangs will break in your house and take all of your stuff. Maybe even kill you in the process. Nazis don't break in your house. Nazis don't rob you for your stuff. But gangs will. Gangs, home invasions. They will kick open your door and steal all your stuff and take all your good stuff and probably kill you in the process. Okay, let's move forward. Nazis are organized and plan out attacks like a military unit. They are very organized. And from what I know about any white supremacist organization here in this country, they plan. They really, and if it take 20, 30 years for them just to do one thing, they gonna do it. It's a lot of planning. If you're a white supremacist, you're planning. You know what I'm saying? You're planning everything that they do is all planned. It's all calculated. You know what I'm saying? It's all looked at under the microscope. They plan excessively on anything that they do. Okay, now gangs are not organized. They don't plan nothing. They just ready to ride for the homies. They ready to ride for the homies. You know that's true. They ready. A gangster will ride for his homies at any time. They shot Pookie. Get in the car. Get in the car. And they finna go ride for their homie. That's their ideology. That's their doctrine. That's how they get down. Please stop me if I'm telling you a lie. Okay, let's keep on moving forward. Nazis never compromise. They never compromise nothing. Nothing. They not gonna fall back. They're not gonna say, you know what, this is not a good year to be a Nazi. No, there is no compromise. They ain't gonna compromise with their cousins. They ain't gonna compromise with other white people. They ain't gonna compromise when they outnumbered. There is no compromising with Nazis, white supremacist people. There is none at all. Now where's the gangs? Okay, I said gangs are not organized. They're not organized. But the attacks is like a military force. Okay, they're not. Okay, here we are. Gangs know how to call a peace treaty. They know. They like, man, this is too much blood. We've been killing each other for like 50 years now. Can we call it truce? So that's one thing about gangs that I respect them. You know what I'm saying? They know when to throw up the white flag. They know when to call for peace. They know when to stop the bloodshed. Not all times. I'm not here to glorify gangs. But at least the gangs know how to have a peace treaty. There is no compromising if you're a white supremacist. There is none. Okay, let's move down the list. Okay, at Nazi rallies, Nazis see anybody as an enemy if they are not white. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not white, white supremacists is gonna automatically look at you as their enemy. Number one, you know what I'm saying? Because one, you're not part of the organization. Two, you're not white. You know what I'm saying? You're not white. So they see everybody as an enemy. I just got to keep it real with y'all. Okay. Gangs kill their own, not just one certain type of person. Now, gangs, they kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, Asian, Mexican, Arabian, Hindu, anything, anybody, name a person. If you get in their pathway, they will kill you. You know what I'm saying? They will. If you cross them, if you disrespect them, they will kill you. It does not matter what. You know what I'm saying? They kill everybody equally. White people, black people, Mexican people, Asian people. And when I say gangs, I'm not just talking about black gangs. I'm talking about anybody who would be a gang. All the Bloods, all the Crips, all the Bulldogs, all the Triads, all the anybody who's gang affiliated, anybody who's gang, the mafia, anybody who's gang. They kill everybody, not just people over their color. So they get a little respect on that. You know what I'm saying? Because they hate equally. You know what I'm saying? That is equal opportunity in killing people, if I ever seen it in my life. Okay, let's move on. We almost finished with this list, and when I come back, we're gonna come back with commonalities. Now these were things that are different, that would make them different. Okay, now Nazis are enemies of the state and government. They are, because if you see Nazis, they always terrorizing the government, and they always terrorizing the state. The state and government is their biggest enemy, even though they take out their affliction on the common people out here in the world. They biggest foes is the United States government, even though they kill a lot of innocent bystanders and people. That's the hard truth that a lot of people don't want to swallow, but that's all right though. One day you're gonna have to wake up to the real fact. Okay, gangs are enemies to people who live in the land, neighborhood, and communities. Now, people who live in the communities, you better be watching yourself. People who live in the neighborhoods, you better be watching yourself, because gangs will kill you. They are in the neighborhood. They are in the neighborhood, and they see you as a threat and an enemy. You know what I'm saying? In the neighborhoods and communities. So wherever these are, you better be watching yourself. Okay. If you had to take a chance on any of these groups, who would it be? Now, if your life was hanging in the balance and you have to choose one of these two groups, and it might be fair. It might be all right. It might have a good outcome if you made a good choice on one of these two groups. And I answer for myself is I would rather take my chances with the gangs. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little structure. It's a little structure in there, and they might not kill you over your color. Now, with white supremacists, they gonna kill you over your color. There's no compromising. There's no getting out of that or anything like that. Now, this has been your brother Fatboy Fish with my intermission, and we still on intermissions until I hit that story, but we'll be back, family. Peace and blessings be upon you. This is your brother Fatboy Fish.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
My family, what's good to all my folks? Peace and blessings. We are back with the next segment of today, and we are still on what is the difference between gang life and racist organizations here in America. So we're gonna talk about it. So previous, you've seen some differences. I pointed out a couple differences between the two groups. Now, what we looking for now, you see I got my Tupac shirt on today. Yeah, boy. So now we are looking at commonalities in the two groups. So let's just go over a couple of them. Common. Okay, now Nazi terrorist people, they, for no reason not to become, they are trying to protect themselves of harm. Okay, now terrorist people, for no reason, not because they are trying to protect themselves of harm, they hate people because they can. So you look at Nazis, right? And it's not like they protecting themselves or their way of life, like all their enemies is encroaching on them or something like that, are about to attack. No, they hate people because they can, not because they have to, not because it's something that they need to survive. They do this because they are sick individuals and they have the will to hate another person just because they can. You know what I'm saying? Does that make it right? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? At least for me, at least have a reason for a person. And all of these, it's not splitting up. Both of these groups do the same thing. So this is for gangs and this is for the Nazis. Both of them are the same. These are common things that they share together. Okay, now back to what I said. They hate people because they can, not because they're threatened, not because their life in jeopardy, not because their livelihood is at stake. They hate because they have the hatred inside of them to be evil people. That's something that they have, gangs and Nazis have in common. They have this in common. Okay, let's move on. They all stand under one rule of authority. So you got your top person that's in the organization of white supremacy, and they all follow suit. Whatever the up top say, that's what they gonna do. Same thing with gang life. Whatever the OG, whatever the person that everybody looks up to, they all follow whatever that person is doing. You know what I'm saying? They all follow. Okay, let's keep on going down this list. They will die for what they believe, even though nothing they do will change anything. So they really believe, like gangsters and Nazis, they will die for what they believe in. They will die for it. They will die for being a Nazi. They will die for being a gangster. And just by them giving their life to this organization, it changes nothing. So you could basically say, when these two group of people, gangster or Nazi, when they're killed and they die for no reason. And they're willing to kill and die over it. So that is a triple threat to me in society, because you got a person like me. I love Jesus Christ, but Jesus ain't nowhere in the word. He said nowhere in his world you got to die for me. You got to kill for me. Jesus don't want me killing nobody, and Jesus don't want me dying on the behalf of nobody. You know what I'm saying? There is a difference. Okay, let's keep on going down this list, family. They feel as their territory is their own and will kill to protect this area that will never belong to them. So check this out. Now a gangster, he will kill for his street. He'll kill for his block. He'll kill for his territory. Same thing with white supremacists. You come up in that area and you gonna get killed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get killed. So they will kill for an area, and after a person's full lifespan, let's say a person lives 100 years. After that 100 years, it's just gonna be another person saying the same thing that they were saying, ready to kill somebody over something that means nothing, that will never belong to anything. Because I tell people all the time, everything that's on this earth, the earth itself, everything therein belongs to God. It will never belong to anybody. No gangster, no Nazi, no man, no country, no nothing. It belongs to God. It is his. So they will die, and same thing with the territory. They will kill you over this territory, not because these people breaking in their homes, not because they trying to protect their family and they getting shot at over a plausible reason of why they would need to kill somebody. No, they do this over a territory which nobody owns because everything belongs to God. Okay, let's keep on moving down this list. Now, Nazis and gangsters use fear tactics to waver your opinion. They will beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? They will beat you the fuck up for you to change your mind. Oh, that's fear tactics right there. Okay, you got people protesting up over here. It's like 50 of them. But then you got the Nazis up over here with guns and pepper spray and body armor and AK-47s and all of this. That's a fear tactic to make you leave. Gangsters, they will beat your ass. They will shoot your house up. They'll beat you every time they see you, if not kill you, to make you waver your opinion. Get out. They not playing around. So both of these groups use fear tactics to scare people. Regular, ordinary, law-abiding citizens that pay their taxes and want to live a good life. They use fear tactics against us as American citizens that want to do right. There is a difference. Now, okay, let's keep on going down this list. It's still the same thing. They stand in numbers to bring fear to American citizens. So they use their numbers to threaten you. You know what I'm saying? To threaten you. It's only a couple of y'all, but they done caught all their friends. They done caught all their Nazi buddies. They done caught all their gangster homeboys to come out here and push hatred through fear. These are some of the things that they use, and the same things that they use that they have in common as a group right here, right now in the United States of America. We only got a couple more on this list, family. Okay. They take pride in hurting others to feel better about themselves. Now they do, family. Gangsters, they pick on the weak to make themselves feel better. No differently than a Nazi. A Nazi will sit there and pick on somebody knowing damn well that that person they can't stand up for themselves. They can't beat all these people up. You got a 255-pound man messing with a man that's only 100 pounds. That's not a fair fight. So once more again, they use their numbers and how many of them that there is to intimidate and to hurt regular law-abiding citizens of America. Is this fair? I'll let you be the judge of that. Okay, let's move down the list. They both infect the minds of young people with their wicked doctrine. Now, both of these groups, they I don't want to say hunt, but then more like prospect. They prospect young people. You know what I'm saying? They get the young people, 10-year-olds, anywhere from 7 and up. You know what I'm saying? Probably younger than that, but let's just say 7 and up. And they fill their minds with this hate, wicked doctrine that make them hate every single body but that gang. Is this not the truth? So they get in the mind of the youngsters at a young age and F they mind up. You know what I'm saying? F they mind completely up. Now they feel with all this hatred. Why? You know what I'm saying? Just because you can, does that make it right? I don't think so, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Let's keep on moving. Both of these groups prey on the wicked. they will never fight somebody as strong as them. So like I said before, they prey on people who are wicked, gangsters and Nazis. And you would never catch a gangster bumping his lips off to somebody as strong as him. You won't catch that, because that man know he fight. Good family. Hey, y'all gonna have to excuse me. I got cut off because I had ran out of time on that last message. So you know how life is. You got a busy life. You got to do what you got to do in this life to make it, and you got to put some priorities in the front so everything else can be all right. And family, I'm still trying to invest up over here so I can get better cameras and stuff like that. So it's like work in progress up over here. So we're gonna go ahead and if for some instant, if I don't get a chance to tell the story that I was trying to tell earlier, I will get back to it. So just give your brother a little bit of time, because that camera cut off. I ran out of time, then I ran off my lunch time, so you know I have to hurry up and run back to work. It's like a 10-minute walk. Check this out. Where did we leave off at? Oh yeah, we were still on commonalities of neo-Nazi skinheads, woods, gangsters, gang members, gang bangers. Commonalities. Where did we leave off at? Okay, since I don't know where we left off, we just gonna start at one of them, because it's not a lot of them left on this list. It's only like 6 or 7. Okay, gangsters and Nazis prey on the weak. They never fight someone as strong as they is. Now, 9 times out of 10, when you see gangsters, they always pick it on somebody that they got one over. Either they by themselves or they stronger than that individual. So to me, y'all already know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? That's the embodiment of a true coward. Me, as Fat Boy Fish, I would never sit up here and pick on nobody that I know I already got a one up. That's not a challenge. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's not even a fight. And if I was to go out here in this world and pick on somebody, anybody, doesn't matter who it is, pick on somebody because I already know I'm stronger than them, that would make me a coward. So when you see Nazis and they pick on people that they know they can already win, so to me, that's not a man, and that's a true coward. Okay, let's keep on moving. They prey on the weak. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, that's the way it is. They are involved in criminal activity. Now, from the Nazi standpoint, you wouldn't think that they wouldn't have any criminal activities, but they do. They like the mafia too. You know what I'm saying? Guns and drugs. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Illegal activity. The same thing. Now, I don't even have to say that about gangs. You already know they're heavily involved in what about criminal activity. They are heavily involved in criminal activity. So you take a look at that jail cell, and it's full with gang members. They can't do the right thing, because if they was righteous men or women that chose to be righteous people, they wouldn't have to turn to crime. So here goes some more common things, that's commonology common between the two. They are involved in criminal activities. Okay, let's move down the list. Will kill or die for what they believe. Now, everybody knows I believe in Jesus. Everybody know I praises God. Everybody know I loves the Holy Spirit. But I can't sit here and say that my father would ask me to go out and kill the innocent. You know what I'm saying? To kill an innocent. I have grounds to protect myself, and if necessarily, if I have to kill an individual to be alive, and they threaten my family or they threaten my life, I don't think our Father in heaven would be mad at me protecting myself against an enemy, a threat, a burglar, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But Jesus ain't never said that I had to kill a person for him. Jesus said, if I talk to you and you're not feeling what I'm saying, I wouldn't even cast my pearls among swine. I would not. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. So if Jesus don't want me to cast my pearls among swine, why would the Lord want me to kill for him or die in his name? So these two groups, they will die and they will kill for what they believe. And if that's not the embodiment of a true terrorist, then you show me other people out here in this world that act like that and do things that they do. Okay, let's keep on pushing. Okay, I think we did cover this one on the last one. Enemies of the people, because common people is the only one that they're hating on. Are enemies of the people, because common people is the only ones that they prey on. So as you look at common people, decent people, people who go to work, church, home, family people, college students, these are the people who they prey upon. Either it be a black, I can't say black, I mean all gangs, not just black gangs, all gangs, and Nazis. They prey on common people. So if you are a common person, if you are a law-abiding citizen, if you are a person in this world that choose to do right, you need to watch your back, because you got these two groups of people. To me, they are terrorists. You know what I'm saying? They're domestic. You know what I'm saying? They're domestic terrorists that live in our own our home soil. They live here in this country. So I can't put my mind or my focus on stuff that's outside of this country. I got to put my mind on focus on things that's hurting the people of America. And these two groups don't give a damn that you got to go to work in the morning. These two groups don't give a damn that you got a family to raise. These two groups don't give a damn about you or your family's life. So you know what your brother Fatboy Fish is going to tell you. You better be watching your back. You better be looking over your shoulder. And you better be protecting yourself, because your life is not a game. And it'd be a wasted life if you couldn't protect your own. Do you know how much wasted of a life would be if you couldn't even protect your family? That seems like the saddest thing a person can imagine right there. It really is. Okay, let's keep on moving. They use force to get their point across. Never non-violent protest far as a solution. So you would never really catch a gang member, a gangster, or a Nazi using peaceful talk. It's always violence to them. It seems like to me that that's the only thing that they know. So if you want to change them, you won't be able to reach them by their heart or their mind. To me, it seems like violence is the only thing that they know, that they can comprehend. Now, what type of human being would you think that would only respond and react to violence? You know what I'm saying? And they don't use peace to solve anything. You know what I'm saying? It's violence, 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 violence between these two. That's all they know is violence. Somebody out there, please prove me wrong. Okay, I know sometimes I did say they do know how to have a peace treaty, but not all the time. And it seems like violence is the only thing that they know. Okay, jails and prisons are filled up with them. Now they have become a burden on society because you are paying for them. So as you look at the prisons, you look at the jails, you look at the federal prisons, you look at all of these incarceration methods that the United States use, and you paying to put them people in the prison. You know what I'm saying? You're paying to house the local Nazis. You are paying to house, feed, clothe the gangster. It's coming out your pocket. To me, that does not seem fair. It doesn't. Why is my tax money going to somebody who don't know how to act in society? And if you have deemed yourself to where you don't want to be a part of society, we should have a place for you that's not a prison. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a new I want to say Alaska, but that's not it. Ain't nothing wrong with a new Australia, family. You know what I'm saying? We can get a new Australia. What was Australia founded for? It was a penal colony for England or Britain to send and house their prisoners, right? That's the history of Australia, right? Too bad they had to kill all the indigenous people who lived there. My heart goes out to them because it's only a few of them left. But ain't nothing wrong with a penal. We got so many different islands here in America. We could turn those all into a population, a place where they can go. They don't want, if you deem yourself unsafe to be around the rest of society, we should be able to take you out of society and put you somewhere else. That's why I say there is nothing wrong with a new Australia. You know what I'm saying? A modern day Australia for prisoners. It worked sort of kind of back then. Have y'all ever seen the movie Escape? That's what we should have in this country. You know what I'm saying? They put all the prisoners on that island. Then they made sure that they couldn't get off that island or they would die. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If you don't want to be part of American society and you deem yourself to be a hazard to regular common people that's trying to live, trying to feed their families, and trying to have a damn life, we should make a new damn Australia for you. Okay, let's keep on moving down. We almost finished. We almost finished, family. We almost there. Now, both of these groups cause division amongst American citizens with their hatred and intolerance of other people. Intolerance of other people. If you know what the definition of intolerance is, it's like they can't get along without forcing you to conform to their way. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? We should be at peace. Like me, peaceful protest is good. And I feel that you should be able to protest without nothing violent happening, and you should have a peaceful solution at the end of the protest. But if you want to go out there and state your mind on how you feel of the injustices and unwrongs that's being done in your country, you should have every right to do that. But intolerance causes people to act like maniacs and insane, and they will kill you over it. So it seems like to me both of these groups, either it be neo-Nazis, either it be gangbangers, either it be Nazi lowriders, or either it be hood people, the gangster culture. It seems like they're intolerable to everybody else but they self. So let me ask you this question for today: is this fair? Once more again, your brother Fatboy Fish. I'll let you be the judge of that. Okay, last one, family, last one, and then I'm up out of here for today. I hope you have took some of these things into consideration, for they are things that affect the American people's lives, our everyday lives. And I'm not just talking about black folk. I'm not just talking about Mexicans. I'm not just talking about whites. I'm not talking about Asians. I'm talking about everybody, because we are all in this pot. This is a multicultural, diverse pot here in America, and it affects everybody's lives, not just one. So I want you to keep that in mind. Last one. Now, neo-Nazis and gangbangers hate to see change for the future. This their way or no way at all. Now, just like I said previous, it's like they feel that it's either their way or the highway, and just because you have a difference of opinion, they don't want to respect your opinion, and they don't want you to live. If they were so, and I'm talking about both of the groups here, I'm just not talking about one, I'm talking about both of these individual groups. It's like, for them to be them, they have to hate you. And change is something that they know nothing about, because if they changed and organized themselves even more better to where they wasn't violent individuals, they could do the things that they do if it doesn't hurt everybody else. I believe, family, that everything good has its time and its place. You know what I'm saying? It might not be today, might not be tomorrow, might not be next week, but everything good has its time and place. So, but with these individuals, they scared of change. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no change, even if it's to embetter their situation. They will constantly be these two hateful groups. It's 2017. They'll be hating on people in 2060s talking the same shit because they scared of change. And if they change, maybe they will get some enlightenment and want to change the very person that they are. Who knows? Who knows? But this has been your brother Fatboy Fish for our talk for today. Peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world. I hope you have a peaceful night. Hope you get some rest. I hope you put your father first. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here you go. He's stepping on Jehoshaphat's feet. I'm gonna leave that alone. But check this out. Y'all make sure y'all have a peaceful, blessed night in the name of Jesus Christ. For this is your brother Fatboy Fish.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living
To my family out there in the world, it's your brother Fatboy Fish back, and we back with a little bit of topic. This topic for this show is called My Nazi Friend. I tried to deliver this message to y'all, I think it was yesterday, but it seems like sometimes with YouTube, it could take me up to 48 hours just to download a 15-minute show. So I don't know what's up with YouTube. I don't know what's going on with them, but everything that I'm saying to y'all, this is all stuff yesterday, and I'm just finishing up, but they've been holding me back from delivering this show to y'all for today because everything I'm saying, I tried to say it yesterday. I tried to put all this, and you can sit on a computer for 2 whole hours. It's a lot of time invested in this, family. It is. From the outside looking in, you look at my shows, you think it'll probably take 10. I slap this together, put that together, and I got a whole show. It takes more time and effort than that. You know what I'm saying? And last night, I sit up trying to download, upload, put up my full show, and after 4 hours, 2 to 3 hours of sitting there staring at the computer screen waiting for stuff to download, I was like, man, I give up today. I tried my best, but they the ones who stopped me. So, and then this right here, remember the title of this show is Nazi Friend, but it seems like the more I have done so many different shows. Remember, we 700 plus, give or take some numbers, 700 shows, but I put up so many shows on YouTube that it's like they I don't want to say they put me in punishment, but the views that I get is real low. For every video that I put up, I get lower views. If I just stop, then my views go up. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make it, that don't even sound like the stock market right there. That doesn't make any sense. Let's go ahead and get into this story because I want to share something else with y'all. Just one little tiny fraction of knowledge that I learned yesterday, that I learned a lot yesterday, but I just want to share with you just one little thing that I had learned, because I know that one little thing gonna open up your eyes. Now back to this My Nazi Friend. Now, when I was 26 years old and the last position, remember how I told you all my brothers and sisters out there that I worked for the same company for 10 years, and it was Bulldog Recycling. Now the first recycle center that I had worked at, it was out in Clovis. Now Clovis and Fresno is tied together. They would like to call it a different city, but it's so close that within 15 minutes, if I drive, I can get there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know why they call it a different city, but it's prominently the population of people there is white folks. White people, white folks live out there. You know what I'm saying? They got tired of living here in Fresno, got too ghetto, whatever. They couldn't be the people they want to be, so they moved to Clovis and started a whole nother city out there. So that's why the major population of the people who live in Clovis are white people. So back to this recycle center. Now the first recycle center I worked for, the company was out in Clovis. I worked there for probably like a year and a half before they transferred me back to Fresno. But in the process of that year and a half, it was a dude, I'm not gonna give up no names, but it was a Aryan Nation, it was a white supremacist dude that he used to turn in his recycles all the time. You know what I'm saying? So every time this man would come in, we would exchange informations. And like I tell everybody, I am not a bigot, I'm not racist. You cannot be racist, a bigot, or any of those things if you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, the Messiah, Yeshua, the Savior, the whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in him, you cannot be racist. So we exchanged this information every time he would come back, because he was falling, I guess he was falling bad on his luck, and he was staying with his parents because he just got out of prison. Now I was 26, he was around my age, probably like a year older than me or so. So every time he came in, we would exchange just information. How you doing today? Oh, I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? Slow information turned into a friendship. It turned into a friendship. I told y'all, I respects everybody, and I will give anybody the shot at my respect. I don't care who they are. I don't care where they live. But when you show me that you are a disrespectful person, I want nothing to do with you. I forgive you from the bottom of my heart, but like I tell my brothers and sisters out there, don't put yourself in a position with a person that you know is crooked and evil. You know what I'm saying? It's crooked and evil, and they will eventually show their true form. But anyway, back to this story. Now, in the process of the year, he would come to the recycle center. I would cash him out, give him his money for his goods and whatnot, and when he would sit back, he would, just like anybody else, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people. That's why I tell people I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So we would conversate, we would talk about normal things. He would come by, chill out, shoot the shit with me, shoot the breeze with me, no problems. Now here in Fresno, this was so long ago, I can be off on times and date, and two vital things. Now, when these race soldiers, when these Nazis, neo-Nazis, whatever you want to call them, white supremacist people, they all the same to me because they all have the same drive, the same goal, and the same will. But here in Fresno, it was some Nazis, and they opened fired at a black function. It was a black function here. Either it was in Fresno, it was very close to me, in a 15-mile radius, and you had black folk out there, and they was celebrating or they was protesting against racism. Now, 2 days later, that incident had happened, and a white person killed. He ran to the black rally and he killed 2 black people. It was like 2 or 3 black people that lost their lives through white supremacy here in 2006. Remember, I could be off on the time and the date. It was so long ago, you know what I'm saying? It was like 12 years ago. Same stuff, ain't nothing changed, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing changed, it's still going on. This was 10 years ago I'm talking about. But in that rally, and some people, some of our brothers had fallen due to white supremacy. Now, I was having a conversation and he brought up this conversation, and in the midst of him bringing up the conversation, this man told me, this is when the friendship stopped. This is when the respect stopped. You know what I'm saying? All of this stopped because he showed me his true colors. He told me that he would like to go get his guns and go to that rally and kill black people. I told that man, don't never come around me again. I ain't got no respect for you. Any friendship that you think we had, I don't want nothing to do with you. So I cut all ties with it. I didn't even let the man come back to my recycle center. It was that damn bad. You know what I'm saying? It was that damn bad in the things that he said. So I cut off the friendship with this white man because he showed me his true colors. He told me that he wanted to kill my people. So to me, a white supremacist can only hide who they are for so long. Now, this man came with a genuine heart of peace. Now, you know your brother is on that Jesus Christ, and I'm all about peace, love. You know what I'm saying? Showing compassion to people. That's what I'm on right now in my life. You know what I'm saying? I have been through a lot, and God has taught me so much in my walk with the Lord. But he showed me that he's still racist. You know what I'm saying? He's still racist, and he still want to hurt my people. So that's the only Nazi white supremacist I have ever known, and the relationship didn't get a chance to flourish because he's racist. You know what I'm saying? He can only hold his racism back for so long, you know what I'm saying, before he shows his true case. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm through with it. I'm done with it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. I hope you found something that you can help your own life with it. Now, back to this knowledge that I learned last night. Now, for any child of God, for anybody, and I'm stepping on Jehoshaphat, I don't care. He know. Now, anybody who believes in the Lord and believes in God and chooses to serve God, you have to look at the law no different than God wants you to respect the police and any authority. He wants you to respect the police and any authority as if it was no different than looking at his word in the Bible. He wants you to respect law. That's why, your boy, I got respect for them. I try to show them as much respect as I possibly can give them. But now I know through the knowledge that I read last night, God really wants me to respect authority. He wants me to respect law officials, all of that. He wants me to look at that no differently than his word. But I'm telling you, police officers out there that hear this, since there's so many of them that listen to my show, if I, by law of my Father, of my God, I gotta respect you, you better be doing your damn job. You better be respectful to me. You better treat me like you would treat anybody else. And you better be righteous in your judgment and how you come about me. If I have to respect you and your full authority. I have to respect that. That's what my father said. I have to respect you. But if you an officer out here and you on that bullshit and you being evil, I will put you in your place, because I'm not having that. I already gotta respect you, because to disrespect you, I will be disrespecting my father, and I'm not willing to do that. So you will get all of my respect. All I'm saying is I better get it back in return. I better get that same gentle spirit back in return. Don't run up on me being disrespectful, treating me all kind of any way, because when people treat me disrespectful, I do the same damn thing to them. I'm getting mad. Let me calm down, because I'm going to start getting mad. Hold on, your boy. Hold on a second. Give me 5 seconds. Hold on. Let me take a breath. My homeboy told me yesterday, when you get mad, just take a breath. Take 3 of them. I'm serious as a heart attack. Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm serious. Your boy be serious. I sound like I'm joking and laughing, but I'm serious than a mug. If you only knew how serious I was. But if I have to respect you law officials and the police officers, I have to respect you no differently than I would respect my father. If you get out of line with me, or you catch your feelings, or you get caught up, or you got an attitude, any of those things, I'm going to catch a funky ass attitude back with you. So I'm telling you, officers out there right now, right here in this place right now, Fresno, Cali is where I live. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to give you your respect. I ain't got to scream at you. I ain't got to yell at you. My father wants me to be respectful to you. So I'm telling you, you better be respectful to people who believe in God, because we are charged by our Father to respect you. Don't come at us disrespectful. You talk to us as decent human beings. We are not people who break the law. We are not people out here committing crimes. We are upstanding people, citizens of our great nation, this America that you love so much. So I'm asking you, man to man here, show respect, because I'm automatically, I fear God. I love God. And if you want me to respect you, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to make sure I do a good job at it. Now, I'm asking you, police officers, no matter where it's just not here in Fresno. Any police officer across any state, any city here in the United States of America, give the people respect, and you will get it in return. Me, right off the top, I throw my hand in the fire all the time. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to give you your respect. Please give me mine. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to do anything like that. I might have to intercede in a situation to save your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? We are upstanding people out here in the law, and we do not like, we despise evil. I really do, family. I despise the wicked and the evil. And if I see you doing something to one of these police officers out here, here you go, he being a snitch, oh, he's a seller. You can call me whatever you want. I don't care what you think. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you ain't doing nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing nothing to help me, so why would I care? You was not my father either, and that's what God is asking from me, so that's what he's going to get. He's going to get my undying support, respect, love, honor, all of that, and that's what is requested. So y'all need to think. Don't be being disrespectful to the police. God does not want you to be disrespectful to any authority put over you. I'm not asking you to not call out bullshit. Please call out all the bullshit that you see, because these are problems that needs to be fixed. But the respect level between citizens and police officers have to change in this country. Due to the racist white people, I'm not saying all of them are racist, but you have a lot of racist white people on the police force. Due to them, they make police officers look bad. They really do. With their actions and their treatments of the citizens out here in the world, give y'all a bad name, and nobody trusts y'all. But people who listen to me, please respect the police, because your Father in heaven wants to see your respect. It's like this. You can't respect God and love God if you can't respect and love them. Okay, one more thing that I learned. I know I was only going to hit you with that one, but I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more with the time that we have. I've grown, and I got an epiphany last night, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Okay, God, he wants us to be good to our neighbors. He wants us to treat our neighbors no differently than we treat ourselves and we treat our families. But what if you got fucked up ass neighbors? What if your neighbors are constantly doing you wrong and doing shit and they ain't about nothing? They ain't about nothing and they ain't worth not a damn thing. They ain't worth shit. They not worth anything. So the epiphany I got is I need to live around people who love God like I do, and I won't have no problems with my neighbors. That's the epiphany that I got last night after I was reading. I was like, you know what? People gonna be people, and people gonna do what they do. But if I can align myself with God-fearing people to be my neighbors, I won't have no problems because they see the love for God the same way I do, y'all. The same way I do, y'all. So I had to think, man, I need to move to an area to where it's people who love God the same way and respect God the same way. I won't get into no shit with them. I won't get. If you living here around ungodly people, you're gonna constantly get into bullshit because they don't fear God. I fears God, so I act like it. You know what I'm saying? I fears the Lord and I act like it. I'm not one of these people out here running about, oh, I love Jesus. I love Jesus. Back to sinning again. No, there is no sinning up over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything that I got to do to please the Father. And if me not sinning is one of them, that show him that I love.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.